Hi guys, it's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well. It's Thursday morning today, and I want to welcome you to my property tour. I'm up in a place called Bowerhill. It's the older part of Bowerhill, and you can just see in there behind me a red brick 3-bedroom end terrace property in a place called Wallis Close. And what's nice about this area, just as I turn the camera around, you've got a lot of green space in front of you, so no passing traffic. Now, Wallis Close, being on Bowerhill, is quite a sought after area, and it's really because you have a mix of people. You've got families moving up here, you've got first time buyers moving up here, of course you've got the renowned Bowerhill School, you've also got links to Seend Primary School, and of course the Oak School is just further down in Bowerhill there. It's great for road links as well. Now, with all my property tours, you know I'm going to spin this camera around. We're going to talk about these amenities and then what's on offer with this property in behind me. And it's quite a special property because it's got a bit more than you're going to see just outside here. We're going to cover that off, but you can just see where that porch is. Just to give you a little teaser, you go into the porch, you have your typical living room, you've got a kitchen stroke breakfast stroke dining room, you've got a lovely conservatory added on. It's positioned on a corner plot, and then behind there is a detached double garage and parking. It's double glazed, it's gas, so of course it will suit first time buyers. But the other thing is, it's going to be offered with no onward chain. So if you wanted to try and get in before Christmas, look guys, this is possible. We'd have to get a shifty on for that. But the fact is that it's got those extras like double garage, parking, conservatory, etc, etc. It will suit people that are moving up, of course, to this property, even people moving down. It's very flexible. It's in a quiet location. Let's talk about this property in Wallis Close. I just wanted to show you the front here because we just looked at, it's a rank of what? 1, 2, 3, 4 properties, and it's this end terrace. There's an end terrace there, 2 in the middle. It's situated with a corner plot. That fence line, I think there was about 50 metres of new fence that's been added to the property as well. There's also some visitors parking there. There's also a little bay there, and where the garage is, and we'll show you that later, there's the parking in front of this garage, and there's even a potential for additional parking which can be purchased, and we'll talk about that later as well. Now, as you know, you've got the Pilot just up the road there, so you've just come out of Wallis. The pub is up there, the Tesco's is there, and our cherished Kennet Avon canal walks are just on the edge there. When you go through Lock and Close, you can get up Bowerhill Lane as well. That can also link you around. You could do a nice loop around there, you can walk the dog, you can come out by the Melksham and come back through, you know, the industrial estate in Bowerhill, or you can go up to the canal, turn left, go up to the barge, have a pint, come back, and again, that's a very, very pleasant walk. Wallis Close, I think these were built, I can't remember if these were the 70s or 80s, but it's a very quiet location up here. You've got decent road links, and as you know, with Melksham, you're surrounded by different towns like Devizes, Trowbridge, you've got Bradford and Avon, you've got Corsham, Chippenham. If you want a nice day out, just say locally 6-7 miles north is the picturesque village of Laycock. You can get around to the Bowerhill estate around there as well, and if you wanted another day out, you know, you can get to from Melksham to say Bath, our heritage city of Bath, about 14 miles away, so that's about a 40-minute drive. You've got good A350 access. Again, that can take you into Chippenham if you want to get onto the train from Chippenham, for instance. Melksham's got a train, runs every other hour, but if you want to get into Chippenham, that takes you to Paddington, what, another hour and 15 minutes here into London as well. So it's ideally located for people that want to use the road links, and it's also ideally positioned for people that want the local schools and amenities that are around there, because you really are on the edge of town. This is the property we want to go into, and we're going to take a good look around this property in Wallis Close. Just show you where my car is. This is the actual bit of parking, so I've just been over there, and you can put your car over there. There's also cars there that you can also put further cars for visitor car parking. I want to just go around the back first. Interesting point that we did sell the end terrace one, and they've got a bit of the garage there, but this one is a double, and of course you can put your car in front and you can put anything in there, bikes, equipment, you know, if people are needing to store tools or you want a workshop or whatever. That detached garage is brilliant because there's another gate there and there's a personal door into the garage. Now later, if anybody moves in, there is a space here which is owned by somebody else, and they're willing to sell it, so that would be something that's separate negotiation. I wanted to add it on in case somebody wanted some more parking. There is the option. It's not guaranteed, you'd have to talk to that person, but they are looking and they are willing to sell that bit of parking there to go along with this garage. So here is your parking in front. Of course you can park outside, out the side over there, and that's potential and feel free to give me a nudge and I can talk about that a bit further with you. But this is the detached garage from this end. Let's go around the front and get inside the property. And just back out to the front, one more look around. Peaceful, quiet, decent area. The owner bought this many years ago because he was bringing up his young children, and they felt that you know, it was a safe place for them to play, being up here, which it is. Really good. There's little cut throughs as well. That takes you into Bader Park. You can get around to some fields over there. Like I say, you can walk around there, or you can go up to the fringe over there and you can connect to the Kennet Avon canal walks. Side gate access, new fence line. Like I said, it's about 50 metres long, that fence, which I'll show you. Little door coming in. And of course, you're going to have a porch. Close the door in behind me. Of course, there's another multi-pane door into the living room, stairs going up to first floor landing. Little radiator down here. And there's your porch, which is handy. Put your coats, your shoes. Close off this door. There's a radiator there, window to the front. Pleasant outlook, stairs going up to the first floor. And of course, you know that outlook just out there, that front, because we were standing out there. Lovely room. You can build in to that staircase as well. You can have those push doors as well. TV can go there, or it can go on this wall. Fireplace there. There is a boiler with this property. I think it's a combi boiler, and it's in the roof, and it will be serviced before anybody moves into this property. But here we have a lovely sized lounge or living room. Remember the porch was there, double glazed window to the front. That just brings in natural light. And if I just turn this camera around, I just wanted to show you this angle again. There's quite a bit of space in this room. Like I said, you can put a TV there, or some people will put it up there. Obviously this is a fire. You can change the fire if you wanted to, but there is gas heating and the boiler is in the loft. It's got a loft ladder into the kitchen, multi-pane door, breakfast area, fridge here. Bit of shelving up there. Obviously the sliding doors, you know what that's going to lead into. The conservatory, nice tiled flooring, eye level cupboards, base units as one would expect. Cooker, oven incorporated into the units, plumbing for wash machine, and of course 1.5 bowl sink unit, double glazed window. That brings in natural light anyway, because it's also going to take you to the conservatory. You could also put a table and chairs in there. You could knock that out if you wanted to, or you can just keep it as it is. Really depends on the individuals and who lives here. And like I said, I can see this going to a first time buyer. I can also see this coming to somebody who's looking to move into a bigger home now from their 2-bed, or they might have a terrace property and they want to go into an end terrace and they want to come into this, because of course not only then do you have your conservatory, but you've seen outside there where that detached garage is, and it's a lovely conservatory. But also you've got this new patio as well, which was laid about a year ago. See all that fence lining coming along there. I think he said about 50 metres of it. And there's also a corner plot. This goes further back, which I'll show you later. But I'm just going to show you the conservatory. Nice garden, side access or rear access. And again, we're back into this kitchen. Another look at the kitchen. Of course, you've seen the living room. Let's get upstairs, have a look at those 3 bedrooms and bathroom. And of course, we're just back into this living room, so let's climb these stairs and up we go. You can see there's a little cupboard there, bathroom, doors to the bedrooms. That's the loft, pull down ladder, and that's where the boiler is. Remember, it will be serviced before you move in. Of course, there's a cupboard in there, bedroom, bedroom and bedroom. Third one's always the small one. Let's get into this bathroom. Of course, you've got low level WC concealed cistern there, wash hand basin, little unit below, ladder style radiator, obscure double glazed windows and part tiling there. And of course then you can just see that shower head bath, as one would expect. I like just to show you all the decor of the property. It's in pretty good nick, this property actually. Landing area, and there's the access to loft space. Come back through again, just to show you the bathroom one more time. Boys and girls, what you see is on the tin, which is why I love my tours. I mean, we get a lot of compliments, but it's just a true reflection of the property. I can always pinpoint things that you can do as well. People do appreciate that, or things that you can improve on it. Radiator in here. This is a freestanding. Obviously, this is a double bedroom. There's a little recess that goes back. Double bed goes in here, and then you've got a little aspect to the rear. Just show you that again. So walk around the bed. That gives you another elevation of that rear garden. You can see all that fence line going further and further and further and wrapping around there as well. Lovely detached garage there. Nice garden, nice patio, nice side bit as well. Corner plot. We've got these parking areas and there's more over there. You're just coming around and park there. Right then, let's come out of this room, the radiator to the wall. And then we're going to go into, let's call this 1 bedroom 2. We'll do the small one next. If you haven't got kids, you can use this as an office. These guys do. You can build a bed over here. You can build it in. But it's a 3rd bedroom. Usually the boys' room. That's that front aspect again. And it's nice because you've just got that aspect there. It's green. No passing traffic. Obviously people will walk by, but it's pleasant. It's a pleasant area to have in front. So there's not going to be any more building work or anything. And it's nice to retain some greenery, trees and shrubs around you as well. But yeah, it's the smaller of the 3 bedrooms. You can use it as an office. You can use it as a bedroom. Come back through. Remember the access to loft space is there. This is not built in. This is all going to be going, but it's wardrobes there. Double bedroom, bed again. Bring the camera around. And of course you've got this lovely picture window, these big windows bringing in natural light. And it's the same aspect from there to there. And those are the 3 bedrooms and bathroom upstairs. We're going to go out now and have a look at that garden and that double garage. Just coming from the conservatory, we've just gone through the kitchen, we've been upstairs. Let's get out. You can just see this patio is pretty new. It's quite cool. Love the garden, love all this fencing. And then look to the corner here, you've got this lovely seating area, beautiful patio. There's a side gate there that brings you to the front there. You can park your car out there as well. But quite a lot of plot here, a lot of tiling that's going to go into it. And then this lovely dwarf brick walling. You've got planters in there, and then all this fence line as well. Decent job, decent job. Obviously a bit more patio that goes up there. There's a little path area, the stepping stones into the garage. Again, this is pretty new, this fence line. There's power connected in there. Let's have a little look, shall we, in there? In fact, before I do that, let's come around here, because obviously I just wanted to show you the gate there and that path. And then as I bring the camera around, you can just see another aspect of this rear of the property. Like I said, there's a decent corner side there. You've got all this green here and grass. Let's open up this door. There you got, nice beauty. Beauty. Access into the rafters there, so you can put storage in there. You can put boarding up if you want. More storage. Decent sized double garage. It's a proper double garage. Hard standing there. Turn the camera around. You got double glazed window, door. There's all power. You can put all your bits and pieces up there. You can have it as a workshop, to be honest with you. You could convert it, but I think it should stay as a double garage, especially people that need a double garage. And they're not going to get many double garages, boys and girls, with this price range. So not only is it priced to sell, we think this is excellent value because you're basically in a quiet development. And I'll summarise in a bit, but basically, in fact, I'll summarise now. I just wanted to show you a bit more of this rear. Let me summarise what I think about this property. And so to summarise, yeah, 3-bed end terrace. You have a corner plot with a lot of, areas here for the green, for the children. We talked about the double garage. It's attached. There's additional parking that could happen with this property if someone wanted to get into negotiations with a neighbour. You've obviously got the canal walks. You've got countryside near you, schooling. 2 or 3 different, 2 primary schools if you include Sean and Bowerhill, the Oak School down the road. Then it's those canal walks that I mentioned in the countryside. Got a good road links as well. Bowerhill is a great address. The property itself, it will suit first-time buyers without a shadow of doubt. People trading up, or like I say, people trading down as well. It's a lovely quiet area, this. There isn't much more that the owners can do with this property. I just love all this patio, I have to say. They've done a great job with it. It's a great example of a 3-bedroom end with some extras that go with it. So look, guys, my name, it's Nige, it's Lock and Key. My number is 01225 707 342. I hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as I have. And look, I really look forward to hearing from you. If you're trying to get in early and you think you can get in before Christmas, give me a call because it's got no chain. We can get this wrapped up for you, hopefully before then. If not, it'll be just slightly after. Anyway, any questions, give me a nudge, 707 342. Thanks, guys.